Well, welcome to the January 31st, 2018 Wednesday morning mug. It's already the last day of January. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This is Iron Man Herb Bailey with the star of the show, the Charlie Harper mug. Now, the Charlie Harper mug has inside today, I'll just get rid of that, Dunkin' Donuts. I have a Dunkin' Donuts coconut coffee in there for this morning's Wednesday morning mug, and so the steam showed itself a couple days ago, and I'll talk about the Super Bowl in this Wednesday morning mug webcast, but it's mostly going to be about fitness. I'm giving you a heads up, my fitness story and the fitness direction we're going this year, and so you will hopefully get inspired. That's my goal. Whenever I talk about my fitness story, is for you to get inspired. Not expired, inspired. Give you the peck pop of love too. There you go. So it began. I'm turning 54 February 6th, so days away. It began basically in my mid 40s. I was hosting a cable show, sports cable show in Connecticut, and it was called Hysterical Sports, and we had a live viewership of about close to, they said about 12,000 people. Who'll believe them? And so my guest on one of the shows was the bodybuilding Hall of Famer, former Mr. Universe, one of the stars of Pumping Iron, Mike Katz, who was a close personal friend of Arnold, and he came on and shared some Arnold stories with us, which we were very appreciative of. He's also a former New York Jet. I asked him some New York Jet stories. He gave me an autographed photo when he was with the Jets, which I really appreciated. But I asked him a question. I wasn't thinking too much more of it. And I was not in shape. I had not lost my weight. And I asked him, so what's it going to take for me to get back in shape? And I thought he was just going to give me just a surface answer. But he also, and this is live TV, the red camera was on the camera, and he looked away from the camera, and he was next to me, and he looked me right in the eye. And there's this Mr. Universe. He still was pretty impressive. And he said, Herb, whatever I say to you is not going to matter. It's going to matter if you want it to happen. If you want it to happen in here, it will happen. And that's when things start to happen. And I took that to heart. I did, because Mr. Universe, and he was very passionate about what he said. People can talk to their blue in the face. I can tell you till I'm blue in the face what to do. But if you really want it, that's when it happens. And so that began my fitness story. And I had moved to New York, and in New York, some things started to happen where I lost a sister. And that really affected me a whole lot, an older sister. She passed away from a blood clot. And during my mourning and grieving her, I started running. And well, actually it was a walk. It was a walk in the park down the street. And I started to build it up to a jog, and then eventually a run. Then and I lost a lot of weight, and I moved back to Connecticut, and I had lost 110 pounds, and I started putting muscle on. I got into the gym and started building muscle, and I put like 10-15 pounds of muscle back on. Am I where I want to be? No, because I'm getting back into running again this year, along with bodybuilding, and so I plan on being in the best shape a 54-year-old can be. And that's my fitness story in a nutshell, real quick, on this Wednesday morning mug. Make it happen. Make it happen. So there will be a third annual Bailey Fitness Brew. The first two, we had a good turnout the first year. Second year, not so good. But the third annual Bailey Fitness Brew will be in the Saturday before Thanksgiving. And on that Saturday, it will either be a 4, 6, or 8 mile, whatever you can do. Walk, run, jog, hike, bike. That will be whatever you can do. Share it on social media. But no pressure on the weightlifting or cardio, because that's a personal thing. You can share it if you want. It's all about the fitness journey. and that will be the 3rd annual Bailey Fitness Brew, the Saturday before Thanksgiving 2018. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, how about the Super Bowl? The Patriots and the Eagles. This New York Jet fan has already put money on the Eagles. And so, will it be a close game? Yes. The steam from the Charlie Harper mug. And he's been hot lately. I'm telling you, this baby's been hot. The steam from the Charlie Harper mug is saying the Eagles by 5. The Eagles will win by 5, 35-30. And that's, take it to the bank. 35-30. Now, I talked about my sports show in Connecticut, the cable show. We had a Super Bowl preview show one year. The Giants were in the Super Bowl, and I think it was the Giants and the Patriots. And I predicted the Giants 17-14, and I think it was that score. But I nailed the score, and I nailed the winner. And that was before Charlie Harper mug. Now, Charlie knows more than I do, and so be looking for that score this Sunday. Eagles over the Patriots, 35-30. Be looking for the Bailey Brew Sports Chat podcast next month. From around the corner and around the world. We'll have guests from around the corner, from around the world. It's going to be fun. We're looking towards the later end of February, and it'll be on, and it'll be ready to go. I'm looking forward to that. My book, Sports Memories Woven into Life, will be in your hands soon. 22 chapters of sports positivity, life's lessons to sports memories. Now, I also have some other books that are ready to almost get into your hands. The Wise Old Sage, Chasing Zen, and there's a couple other things in the works. And that is why I'm announcing today that the Iron HB Publishing will be starting this year. And I will be publishing books. And so be ready for that. My books, I'm going to try to incorporate my daughter's works into it and other people's books, the positivity, sports positivity angle, or social issues, all kinds of topics. Be looking for that. HB Iron Publishing. And that will be coming your way. And of course, my Huddle 5 Sports Counseling. Be looking for that on Facebook. Key it in, and you'll be hearing a lot more of that. It's starting to take off this year. Huddle 5 Sports Counseling. I have a counseling degree, and it's going to be fun. So this is Iron Man Herb Bailey, along with the star of the show, the Charlie Harper mug, who picked the Eagles over the Patriots 35-30, saying thank you for joining us on the last day of January, and we will see you next week. You all have a great week. Thanks for viewing. Share it on your timelines.